Well, hey there. So today is day 45 of 84 Days of the Artist's Way. And I was thinking this morning about this idea I think I'd gotten on a bike ride I took the other day or in the shower. It was just kind of one of those, great little inspirations that come in and then I just kind of file it away until I remember again later and then hopefully write it down. And so this is kind of me writing it down. People do 21 days of no complaining or no judgments or something like that. Like they do some kind of like judgment detox. And I think it's really interesting. I think it's a great idea. I love that concept of taking a break from something and seeing what happens to kind of like do that experiment, you know what I mean? Of like knowing what life is like when you do allow yourself to, for example, just judge things freely and then consciously taking that out of your life and seeing how everything else gets affected by that. I mean, it's kind of like the morning pages, right? It's like you start doing the morning pages in your life and then you start to see what's happening now that there's a new factor in your life. You get the logic. It's not that complicated. So I'm thinking the same thing in my own life of like, what would I like to do? Obviously, I'm doing the morning pages, but what else? I keep hitting my nose because when I went for a bike ride the other day and I got like, I think I showed my totally cooked shoulders in another video, and in case you don't want to watch that video, you can see them here. They're really golden tan now. I don't know why I'm showing my shoulders on camera. But yeah, my like nose is starting to peel. So that's why I keep doing this. But anyway, I was thinking like what could I do? Like and it came to me very easily. It was like, I'd love to do some kind of like, taking a break from beating myself up, like no matter what I do, I just accept it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yep, that's fine. Like I could get like no work done at all in the day. I could lay there on the floor and just kind of like, siphon Jello pudding cups all morning, and I would still say that's fine. It's okay. That's fine, and I would just accept all of it and just see what happens. Like the reason I keep beating myself up is because I feel like, or I forget that this isn't true, but I feel like I have to, be tough on myself, and I have to like remember, I have to remind myself like, hey, you need to be working, you need to be doing this, you need to be driven, all these stupid things. It's all bullshit, It's such an ingrained thing in me to just beat myself up. I've been doing it for years, it's just very familiar, and I think that that's probably why I keep doing it, is because it's familiar, and it might hurt, but it's what I know. When it comes to this whole idea of not beating myself up, I was thinking about it. It was like, well, why don't I just start right now? Like, what the fuck am I waiting for? No judgments, but like, what am I waiting for? Why don't I just fucking do it? So I am, and so now I'm just doing it, and I'm just saying, okay, well, whatever. I'm just not gonna like. To me, it's turning off that voice that's saying, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? You need to keep moving. Why are you not doing this? You know better, and it's because it's particular that you know better line that stuck with me, and I think really kind of helped me shift into thinking like, why don't I just start doing this now, is because I know better. I already know that. I know better. I don't need to be tough on myself so that I remember. I know better. On the days that I don't do the things that are best for me, I know better. I know all that stuff. I don't need that. I don't need someone to remind me of the rules. I'm just not following them, or whatever. Like recognizing that means I can let go of like being this disciplinarian of myself, because it's like, I don't need to be disciplined. That's clearly not working, right? Like it's clearly not working. It's actually kind of intuitive, counterproductive. It's really kind of counterproductive, because it's like, well, that just kind of mires me in more shame and pain, because then I'm beating myself up. It's like you're just like layering concrete on top of concrete. Like it's not working. So that's what I'm doing. I have no idea for how long. I mean, it makes me think, oh, is there going to be a day I'm going to let myself beat myself up again? Like, when am I going to get to indulge in that again? Like, I don't ever want to. And so I'm just gonna stop. I don't know. And like, maybe I'll just say for the rest of the week, it'll be this experiment of like me consciously doing it. But ultimately, all of this is to just stop fucking doing it, because it's not working for me. I think that that's an important thing to remember, with so many things we say, okay, like that's it. Like starting tomorrow, my diet starts tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to write I don't know why we think we're going to be more ready to do it later, I don't know what we expect of ourselves in 24 hours that like, okay, then we're going to want to start a diet. Like, if you want to start doing something, just start doing it. Stop coming up with reasons why you can't do it right now, because you'll always have reasons why you can't do it. If you want to start doing something, just fucking start doing it. And that's what I'm doing. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited about this. Anyway, I think that's all I've got for today. So I will see you tomorrow for another day of 84 Days of the Artist's Way. Thanks. Bye.